Life has a funny way of teaching us things as we get older. You've probably heard people say, "I'm too busy." But when you really think about it, we're never too busy. It's just about what we prioritize. If something brings you joy, something that makes your heart feel light, you should hold on to it. Keep it close to your chest, quietly, without the need to boast. Because, you see, what truly matters is how we spend our time, not how much time we spend. Sometimes we waste a lot of time seeking approval from others. But when you get older, you realize it's not about pleasing the world around you. It's about staying true to yourself. Let's talk about trust for a moment. I'm sure, over the years, you've learned that not everyone in your life deserves your full trust. It's a hard lesson, but one that keeps us grounded. We all know the saying, salt and sugar may look the same, but they're not. And it's true for people too. You think someone's close, and then, when you need them the most, they're nowhere to be found. Even your shadow can leave you when you're in the dark. But here's the beauty of that. Those tough times teach you who's truly there for you. And when you start valuing yourself more, you start attracting the right people. Life has a strange way of giving us lessons in small doses. Doesn't it? Bad habits, for example, are so easy to fall into. They're like that warm, soft bed calling to you at the end of a long day. It's comfortable, but we all know it's hard to get out of that bed once we've settled in. Yet, with time, you realize that breaking those bad habits is a sign of growth. So don't be hard on yourself if you've struggled. The fact that you're trying to change means you're still growing. You've been through a lot in your life, and that wisdom is what makes you who you are today. But as we get older, we start to notice that time itself reveals the truth about the people around us. Ever noticed how time shows you what you mean to someone? People who say they care, but over time you realize maybe they didn't care enough. And that's okay. It's part of the journey. It doesn't mean you weren't worthy. It just means that sometimes people are too caught up in their own lives to give you the attention or love you deserve. And if that's the case, it's time to let go. Sometimes, in letting go, we create space for the people who will truly appreciate and love us for who we are. Now, I know life hasn't always been easy for you, but here's something to keep in mind. Every struggle, every hardship, makes you stronger. Remember when things felt impossible, and yet, here you are? You got through it. You always do. And that's something no one can ever take away from you. So if you're going through something tough right now, don't give up. Trust me when I say this, you've been through worse and come out stronger. This time, too, will pass. As you've learned, healing is often not about telling everyone your problems. Sometimes, it's about finding peace within yourself without needing to explain yourself to the world. You don't have to vent to feel heard. Your strength comes from inside. Sure, it's tough sometimes, especially when everything feels so heavy. But you've learned over time that silence and patience can often be the best healers. I know there have been times when you've had to make tough choices about who to trust, about where to go, or even about which path to take in life. But here's something you've probably figured out by now. The people you choose to keep close to you are the ones who define your peace of mind. So be careful. Don't waste your time with people who bring negativity into your life. Surround yourself with those who encourage you to be your best self. The older we get, the more we realize that time is the one thing we can't get back. So why waste it? As you've probably seen, the world is full of distractions. People who don't see your worth, or who might even try to bring you down. But here's something to remember. Their inability to see your value does not make you any less valuable. You don't need anyone else's validation to know that you're enough. The only validation you need is from yourself. Keep focusing on what makes you happy, and don't let anyone distract you from your journey. And here's something you might have realized over the years. Sometimes, the most meaningful things in life aren't the material possessions, but the experiences and memories you collect along the way. We've all heard people talk about what they own, but what really sticks with us are the memories. A peaceful walk in the park, a laugh shared with friends, a family gathering where time seemed to stand still. Those moments are treasures, far more valuable than anything money can buy. Hold on to those memories. They're the real wealth of life. Now, I know many of you have worked hard all your lives, raising families, building careers, and doing everything in your power to ensure a good future. But here's something that I want you to think about. Never be embarrassed by the struggles you've had to face. There's no shame in working hard. In fact, you should be proud of it. It's the grit and determination that's gotten you this far. And even if the road has been tough, you've walked it with your head held high. That, in itself, is a victory. You've probably heard the saying, work on yourself, not just your job. And it's true. We spend so much time working for our living, but how much time do we spend working on ourselves? As we age, it's so important to remember that taking care of your body and mind is just as important as any paycheck or accomplishment. Health truly is wealth, and it's never too late to start focusing on what makes you feel better, both physically and mentally. Sometimes we get caught up in comparing ourselves to others. We see someone else's success and wonder why we haven't gotten there yet. But let me tell you, that's a trap. The truth is, your journey is unique, and no one else has walked it the way you have. You've made it through so much. And if you stop for a moment and really think about it, 5 years ago, you were dreaming of being where you are today. So, take a moment to appreciate how far you've come. And if there's one thing I can leave you with, it's this: don't ever settle for less than you deserve. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're not worthy of your dreams. You've earned the right to live a life that brings you joy and peace. And remember, when you let go of what no longer serves you, you make space for new, beautiful things to come into your life. So, I want to hear from you. What's something you've learned over the years that you wish you could tell someone younger, or someone just starting out? What wisdom do you have to share? Drop a comment below, because your words might just be the encouragement someone else needs today.